Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am back with Madison Galloway. Madison Galloway is a Canadian artist. She's from Fergus, Ontario, which is very close to where I am now, and I lived in Fergus, Ontario for quite a long time, actually, when I was a younger guy. She is doing a Jefferson Airplane song, a cover, White Rabbit. I am familiar with Jefferson Airplane's White Rabbit, but I have not heard Madison Galloway do it. But she is an amazing artist. Check in the description. I'll put a link to my playlist for her as well as a link to her channel so you can go there and subscribe and like and comment and support the artist. Definitely encourage you to do that. They're the ones making all this great music. This is a lyric video. Looks like we've got a little psychedelia going on here, which makes sense for Jefferson Airplane and White Rabbit, of course. Also, check in the description. You will find a way to bump up your request. This is actually a request, been on my list for a very long time. If you want your request much quicker, use one of the donation methods. Let me know what you want me to react to, of course. And if you have a shout out name you prefer, let me know that too. Sometimes sending a link helps, especially if the artist has done, same artist, same song, multiple videos. And then I don't know which one to choose, so sending the link can help. If you follow that through, you will get your reaction very quickly indeed. And I made it much more complicated than it is. It's very simple. All right, oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe here. If you have already, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who shared videos, liked videos, commented, sent information. I read everything you send. I remember what I can, but I appreciate all of it, and I answer as many as I can as well. So keep those messages coming, and let's keep the channel growing. All right, let's have a listen to Madison Galloway, White Rabbit. A little kaleidoscope effect here.
One pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small, and the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall.
Okay, I love her vocal here. It's amazing. I'd have to listen to them side by side. Maybe there's a big difference, but it just sounds like it to me. But anyway, I love it so far, and I'm not going to stop again till the end. It's not a very long song. But a couple of things. First of all, a kaleidoscope. Did you have a kaleidoscope when you were a kid? Maybe you still have a kaleidoscope, or maybe your children have a kaleidoscope and you use it occasionally. I don't know, but we used to have them when we were kids. Uh, Lots and lots of fun, although you'd wonder why, just seeing all these changing patterns. But it's like watching kind of like watching a fire, I guess, or watching the waves lap up on a lake. It's relatively simple, but beautiful in its own way. And yeah, one pill makes you larger, one pill makes you small. Fortunately, I never got into drugs. I'm a kind of anti-drug person in a way, but I certainly know people who did, and it didn't always end well. Unfortunately, for my best friend, it ended very unwell. And I'm laughing, but it's not funny. It's incredibly sad, so I'm kind of avoiding that a little bit in my mind. But the pills that your mother gives you do nothing at all. I remember my mother was very careful when we were children. She used to cut the baby's aspirin in half, even when we weren't babies anymore. We were old enough to know. So I don't know, 7, 8, 9, and it's like, yeah, that. How much is that really gonna do? Anyway, here we go. Certainly not gonna get high on aspirin anyway, but.
One pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small, and the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. And if you go chasing rabbits and you know you're gonna fall down my hookah, smoking
Like what they did with the lyrics there too. Mm, very cool. Yeah, that was a great cover. I'll just back up a little bit. Got our kaleidoscope here. Make sure my microphone's actually on after choking again. Awesome. Yeah, I really like that. I really like what they did. You know, they sort of played around with the lyrics there when they chop off the head and the lyrics kind of split apart and things like that. Really, really cool. Um, yeah, it's a great song. I love the song. I always have loved Jefferson Airplane and this song. I only know a couple of songs of theirs, and I'm terrible with names, so I never remember names. But yeah, this one's really famous. It's been used in various shows, and yeah. Let me know what you think of this particular cover. I thought she did a fantastic job. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Hit that like button. You can also let me know in the comments, of course. Check in the description for a link to my playlist for Madison Galloway. Uh, Also check there for a link to her channel so you can go there and subscribe and like and comment and check out everything she has on her channel and support the artist. Definitely want to do that. And in the description is a way to bump up your request and get it much, much quicker, as I mentioned before, if you want to get yours within a few days rather than many, many months at the moment. The regular list is super long just because there are so many requests and so many fantastic artists to get to. I hope you will subscribe here if you haven't already to this channel because we have amazing viewers. They provide very kind comments, very helpful comments. Sometimes they're correcting me, which is, something you have to do sometimes. I don't always get everything right. The viewers don't always get everything right either. Sometimes they're correcting one another, but that's okay. When we put it all together, we're at least going to come very, very close to having the right information. So I appreciate all the messages that come in. And I know that the information not only helps me, but helps other viewers as well. So keep that coming. If they're really long, I print them off and read them and try to remember as much as I can. But know that they are appreciated. And like I say, it helps other viewers too. So we want to keep that going. Uh, and you can donate to the channel. Check in the description also for a link to the merch store. I have my L.T.L tutoring shirt on today. There is tutoring merch there. I put them all in the same channel, but not this particular shirt. This comes from a different company. But there is L.T.L Tutoring Central merchandise there, as well as RJJ's reactions, t-shirts, cups, tote bags, all kinds of fun things there if you want to check that out. And links to my short stories that I have published on Amazon. And I just started writing another one. Whether it ever sees the light of day, we shall see, but I'm working on it. Have a beautiful day. Keep listening, keep having fun. It is Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Bye bye for now.